The BBC halted filming of the latest Top Gear series after a horror crash left presenter Freddie Flintoff with serious facial injuries and broken ribs. The BBC announced yesterday that filming will not resume on the new series after Flintoff made the painful decision to take a break from his TV career as he is unable to continue his hosting duties at the moment. While BBC Studios has apologised to the Top Gear presenter, 45, following its investigation into his filming incident in Surrey, more details have been emerging about the crash. Freddie was said to be lucky to be alive after the accident, which happened back in December, left him hospitalised. The former cricketer and another crew member were injured in the crash after the vehicle flipped at the Top Gear test track at Dunsfold Aerodrome in Surrey 3 months ago. No airbags. The telly favourite was said to have been driving an open-topped three-wheel Morgan Super 3 sports car when the terrifying incident happened, a vehicle which was not fitted with airbags, according to reports. According to the Morgan Motor Company website, the £43,000 British handmade car does not include airbags, but it does still meet UK safety standards. The vehicle is registered as a motorised tricycle. A source close to the incident said, "Very little has been revealed about the accident and bosses are keen to keep a lid on details. They said people will undoubtedly be concerned about the new information. This revelation about not having an airbag is bound to spark questions from fans," the insider told The Sun. Injuries. The BBC has said the corporation will continue to support Flintoff, who presents the show alongside Paddy McGuinness and Chris Harris, with his recovery, but his injuries were reported to be severe. He was airlifted to hospital to receive emergency medical attention after the filming crash, which left him with broken ribs and facial injuries. Sources close to the Data 4 said his injuries were not life-threatening despite the need for an air ambulance to rush him to hospital. But reports also said the crash was even worse than fans could imagine, and it is hinted the incident was made worse by the fact the vehicle involved in the incident didn't have a roof. An insider told The Sun, the injuries were more severe as the car didn't have a roof. It was a freak accident and somehow the car flipped over and the two men were dragged along. Freddie and the crew member were both wearing helmets, but it was still a severe accident. Everyone on the scene was shocked by how serious it was and they were very worried about the two men strapped in. Emotional distress amid his recovery. The presenter has reportedly told friends he is emotionally and physically affected by the crash. Speaking to The Times, an insider close to Flintoff says, Freddie has been seriously emotionally and physically affected by the crash. He is a daredevil, that's what he does, and he doesn't feel like he is able to continue to play that role on the show. Meanwhile, the BBC's internal health and safety investigation is close to completion, which could see bosses braced for possible legal action from those involved in the crash. It comes after ex-Top Gear host Richard Hammond revealed he fears a huge crash on the show has caused early-onset dementia last month. Show cancelled. Freddie's crash is said to have caused chaos for Top Gear and 2 other BBC shows he is supposed to be fronting. Amid reports that Top Gear has been hit by delays while Freddie recovers from his horrific car crash, it has been revealed that 2 other BBC shows are at risk as Freddie was meant to play a key part. He is said to be fronting a series for BBC Two which has been dubbed as the repair shop meeting Top Gear, where people's cars go under serious renovations, whilst Freddie hears from the owner all about how they came to have it and its history. Freddie has also signed up for a new series of his cricketing documentary, Field of Dreams, but can't film yet. The problem is that Freddie now has a backlog of shows which are just waiting for him to start filming, a source told The Sun. As well as Top Gear, which has been put on ice until he's well enough to consider coming back. He has already signed up for a second series of his cricketing doc-series, Field of Dreams. So producers have no idea when Freddie will be able to start hosting this new motoring show, and it might end up being more than a year away. They added, which is frustrating for execs who'd gradually been giving him more and more projects in a bid to make him a BBC face.